Hello YouTube, it's Zip, and today we're actually going to be making a graphic design edit for AMP, but it's not really AMP, it's just Ray, Kai, and Duke. But I just thought of this idea randomly, and I was like, let's record it, let's make it into a video for It's Zip, since this is a new channel, and I want to grow my platform. So if you do enjoy this video, please subscribe and like, it will mean the world to me, and tell me what you think about the edit down below. And yeah, see ya. Okay, so look, I'm thinking of a bus, right? So I need to find like just not really a bus, but more of a van. I wanna make an AMP van. Okay, so during this part, I was actually thinking of doing like kind of like a custom AMP van, as you can tell by the text on the AMP thing and stuff. But after doing this, I actually realized that I did not want to do this. So I'm still showing this because I am cutting out Kai Cenat at this point. And it's really simple. I just go over it with a mask. And then after that, I try to like smoothen everything up with my little pin. And after I smoothen everything up, I try to go on the mask settings and then smoothen everything also. And then after that, it's really simple. Really, I just have to change the camera raw filter, and then I'm done with cutting Kai Cenat out. And then after cutting Kai Cenat out, I actually go to Ray at this point, which I don't know how I like how Ray came out, only because the pictures I had of him, since he's still like new to social media, are not the best pictures. But I did choose this picture because I thought it'd be pretty funny for him to be behind the Urus, just sitting there with the basketball. So I did cut him out. It was very simple. And then I went to Duke, which I thought of, let's just put Duke in a like big expensive chair. Like that's what I looked up on Google. It was literally expensive chair. And then I just cut out the chair just like I cut out everything else, and then use the mask to smoothen it. And then it's really easy after that. I just placed it where I wanted it, and then I put Duke sitting on it, and I erased some parts so it looked like he was actually in the chair. And right now I'm actually just putting everything in, but I have to restart my Photoshop because it did mess up for a second, which happens sometimes. I don't know why. But I'm really just putting everything in place for the actual edit, where then I'll add the shadows and all that, and make it look like more complete. Like right here, I'm actually trying to do the background to just see how it will actually look in the composition of everything. But after a little bit, I actually don't like this background, so I change it. And after changing it, I really just do the same thing. And it's really not that difficult. It's just very repetitive. Just cut out shadows and all that. Not really that much to show. After doing all this, I actually think that a blimp would look pretty cool, so I add a blimp in the sky and just add AMP straight to it, just to add more things actually in the edit. So it, like when you look, you see there's a lot of custom things in this edit. So yeah, I just added that for a little detail. Then after this point, I actually go in with some shadows just to make everything look more together. So first I add the shadow on the car, but I see that that white line is really messing with it. So I go in mask and fix that very quickly. Then after that, I do the shadow on the actual car, so you know where the light direction is actually coming from. And for this, I really just use a not perspective, but the lasso tool kinda, but the polygammal or whatever one. My fault if I don't know the word. But then I just add the shadows, and I'm trying to do something there, but I see that it's not really gonna work. So I just add regular shadows with just an exposure tool on the actual car. And this actually adds a lot of composition to it, so you can see that he is behind the car, and a lot of light isn't actually hitting him. So that actually adds a lot. Then I do the actual chair, and I just keep doing shadows over and over again. So I'll actually just let y'all watch this and watch how I actually do the shadows. And then after actually getting done with the shadows, I start going on to the highlights just with a little exposure tool, brightening it and everything up. And then I use a color mask thing to go over him to make it look like the highlights from the actual sky is going on to them, to make them feel like they're more in the picture. And I also do this with the car, and I do this with every other thing. And then after this, I just add a couple more things, and then just a camera raw filter, and then I'm pretty much done. I'm gonna let y'all actually watch that out for those who actually enjoy that. So yeah. Okay, so at this point I'm really wrapping up the edit, just doing final touches to make everything look more together and like just make the edit look a little bit cleaner, and just doing the little things that make an edit like good, I guess. I know I'm not the best talker, but that's really what I'm doing at this point, just adding stuff, seeing what fits, and if it doesn't and I don't like it, I'll take it off. But yeah, at this point I'm done, and this is the finished product.